Hey, this is Scott Jones coming to you with more information. Today will be the fourth installment of my series on magical correspondences, Magick101 correspondences. And today, or tonight, our topic is Jupiter. Now, when you think about Jupiter, think about that planet, with the big old red spot. But think about these three things: expansion, growth, optimism. For you see, Jupiter is about thinking big, seeing the big picture. And as a magician, if you want to expand something, increase something in your life, then Jupiter is the way to go. Now, understand, you can only expand what you already have. To expect Jupiter to create something out of nothing, well, that's a tough task. But it may help if we learn a little bit more about Jupiter. One of the things that Jupiter corresponds to is the metal tin. And one thing about tin, it's very malleable. That means it can stretch, you can work with it. And tin will expand whatever it touches, you understand. Now, another thing that Jupiter corresponds to is the liver. And the liver is linked with the memory. And Jupiter can expand and quicken the memory, you understand. Jupiter also has a lot to do with our digestion, the assimilation of nutrients and the absorption of nutrients and substances into our body through the way of digestion, making sure our stomachs and our digestive system breaks down the food and stuff that we ingest, which has a lot to do with our health and our preservation. So as a magician, if you're having trouble assimilating things, whether physically or mentally or spiritually, Jupiter should be invoked, and you should work with Jupiter to help you with those issues. The archangel of Jupiter is Zachariel, and his name literally means memory of God. Zachar means memory in Hebrew, and El means divine or God. So Zachariel literally means the memory of God. And the archangel Zachariel corresponds to the fourth spear on the tree of life, known as Chesed. It's on the right side of the tree of life. And it has a lot to do with our individual freedom, our individual memories. And one of the another group of angels that can help with that is the dominions, or the I believe their names are the Kyriotates in Greek, and Hashmalim in Hebrew, and they are known as the lords, dominions, and they can help us control the things in our life, to have dominion over the things in our life. They also have a lot to do with individual freedom, the ideas of individuals, protecting those ideas, honoring those ideas. Jupiter has a lot to do with lessons that are learned from experience, acquired experience. You understand the things that we have actually experienced and what we've learned from it, and then applying it going forward. Also, Jupiter has a lot to do with optimism. You understand. How can I say this? What they say, the glass is half empty or the glass is half full. Well, Jupiter is all about the glass being half full. Believing that things are going to get better, knowing that they're going to get better, and letting that attitude give you energy in your activities. So if you're low on optimism, you just need something to quicken your faith. Invoking and working with Jupiter can help that. Jupiter also corresponds to the Greek god that we know as Zeus. And Zeus, one of his symbols is a thunderbolt, and another one is the heavens. And Zeus has a lot to do with, yes, the power of memory, all the things of Jupiter, but also creativity. You understand? Zeus's many sexual escapades are symbols of his creativity, his fertility. You understand? You get into your mind and you say, I want to do something. You conjure up your memory and your imagination. And from that, you create something, give birth to something. Zeus has a lot to do with that. And Zeus can help us with our faith. You understand? Having faith in our individual religions, depending on what they are. The faith The hope and the love of religion is strengthened by Jupiter. Jupiter corresponds to rituals, sacraments, sort of like what you see in the Catholic Church. But any rituals or sacraments that help strengthen